On today's Live Daily News, one business closes in town while another is gearing up to open, a crash during the lunch hour, and we get you ready for the rain tomorrow. Plus, Todd Price with the Bass Bunch joins us to talk about a big fall festival. All this and more. I'm Yantis Green, and this is Live. But before we get to the news, hey, small business owners and entrepreneurs, the Governor's Small Business Summit is coming to San Angelo October 19th. This event brings together resource providers and subject matter experts to provide key insights on critical business topics. Connect with the resources needed to start, strengthen, or grow your business at the Governor's Small Business Summit San Angelo. Register now gov.texas.gov/events. That's gov.texas.gov/events. Now on to the news. We start the show today with some sad news coming out of downtown San Angelo. The owners of one of the city's favorite food trucks, Rainia's Tacos, have decided to call it quits. Owners Orlando and Anna Raina started the street taco favorite in 2016, and during the pandemic, it became one of the most popular spots downtown. Now the food truck will stop operating as the family has weighed the cost and determined it's just not worth it. Instead, the two say they will be using the time to work on their other interests and spend time with family. The new San Angelo Bath and Body Works is moving into a new building. We reported back in July that the popular soaps and lotions shop in the mall will be moving from Sunset Mall into the Sunset Shopping Center next door. Now, only a few short months later, the store is just about ready to open. Currently, crews are working on the storefront. They're also working on hiring employees. The exact opening date hasn't been revealed yet, but it has been confirmed that they are going to open this fall. In other news, a two-vehicle crash near Angelo State University sent a small child to the hospital during the noon hour, according to our reporters on the scene. At around 12 o'clock, San Angelo police were dispatched to the intersection of University Avenue and Jackson Street for the report of a major crash. Once on scene, the officers found a Toyota 4Runner and a Chevy Silverado that had crashed in the middle of the street. There were no serious injuries, but reporters say a small child was taken by ambulance to the hospital. Speaking of first responders, tonight is National Night Out. With that, the San Angelo Police Department and the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office are both hosting events. The San Angelo PDs will be at the San Angelo Farmers Market across from Fort Concho there on Oak Street from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., while the Sheriff's Office will be out in Wall at the Wall Brethren Church from 4:30 to 7:30, so be sure and take the whole family out there. And moving into the biggest story of the week, and that would, of course, be rain and weather. Tonight, there are some showers expected in the Concho Valley. Most of those will be to the northwest and then to the southeast tonight. Chances, though, will increase tomorrow, and the best chances will be during the overnight hours after midnight mostly. Those storms will likely continue for the rest of the week, with things clearing up by Friday night. Of course, that's associated with a cold front, so expect much cooler temperatures all week, so you can enjoy that. Finally, the Central Bobcats are ready to start district play this coming Thursday night against the Midland Bulldogs here in town. Cover One analysts caught up with head coach Kevin Crane to find out the game plan before the big matchup. But, of course, before we get to him, here is a message from the Bass Bunch.
The Nissan Titan can get the job done by flexing its muscle, commanding attention, and tackling the big jobs head-on. The fearless 2023 Nissan Titan full-size truck is the truck for you. Right now at Jim Bass, get a new Nissan Titan and get $10,000 off MSRP. At these savings, these trucks won't last long. Come see us today at Jim Bass Nissan, corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
The Central Bobcats open up district play in the Little Southwest Conference this Thursday against Midland High. At 1-4 on the year, this young Bobcats team has grown by leaps and bounds, and head coach Kevin Crane says to not count them out come district. At his press conference this week, Crane says that his defense has learned a lot from studying Midland High's offense over the past week. Let's take a look.
I hope so. It's assignment based, like you said. You got to be disciplined. You got to do what you're asked to do, and got to have your eyes in the right spot. And if not, they'll make you pay. But really, that's kind of true, no matter what offense you're facing. But like I said, we're excited about the challenge. We're excited about the opportunity. To get out here on Thursday night, which will be a little bit different, to play a good football team. I think our guys are chomping at the bit to get out there and play.
On offense, the Cats are near the top in every stat category in their district except for points. Crane gave some insight on how Central can finish drives and put more touchdowns on the board. Let's take a look.
Well, the biggest thing has been penalties, really. We've had several false start penalties that really cost us down in the red zone, and you just can't do that. It goes back to being disciplined. It goes back to doing your job, and we work red zone offense a lot. We work it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday every week, and so we work it a lot. But it's just a matter of doing your job, not getting penalties, protecting the ball. And if we can do that, hopefully we'll score a little bit more down there in the red zone.
The Bobcats face off with Midland High this Thursday at San Angelo Stadium. Kickoff is scheduled for 7 p.m. And of course, for more sports around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to check in every day at sanangelolive.com/sports.
So gross.
Right now, get 15% off carpet cleaning from Carpet Tech.
All right. Well, welcome back to the show. I'm Joe Hyde, and joined with me today is the face of car sales for the Concho Valley, Mr. Todd Price. And now, Todd, people may not realize who you are, so I'm going to kind of give them the rundown. You're the guy who sells cars and trucks. You're with Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Jim Bass Ford, Jim Bass Nissan, Mazda, and Lincoln. And you're on billboards and you're on TV commercials, just talking fast. And people just adore your commercials, I think. And we want to know when the next season of your commercial comes out.
Well, Joe, I talk way too slow to be considered a fast talker. Way too slow. But they're coming. They're coming. Matter of fact, we're cutting commercials within the next week, and they'll be running all throughout here I call it fall, but really the winter season, October, November, December. So we're back. We're coming back.
So COVID did some things to car dealerships. Has it changed your life in dramatic ways, or do you think it's getting back to normal where you have these full car lots and things like that? What's going on with the car business?
We're getting close, and I don't know everything because I just see what's in our little window at our dealership. But I know that traveling, when I've traveled to Dallas, I was in Georgia this past couple of weeks, and I noticed that dealerships, and I think everyone has, dealerships are getting kind of back to normal. I don't think it's not to the normal that we were at where we had 1,300 vehicles, but the lot looks full.
Right.
The lots are looking more full. And we're certainly getting a better selection, and we have the ability to order vehicles, which actually before COVID, that was pretty tough to do. It wasn't as easy as it is now to order exactly what a customer wants. So to some extent, it's been beneficial for us, and in some ways not, but we're getting there.
Okay. Well, we didn't bring you on the show to talk about selling cars, even though that's pretty interesting to me. I think the car business is just an incredible industry to be in. But Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, in conjunction with San Angelo Live, we're having a very special event in October, and it's a fall festival, and it's for special needs kids. So it's kind of like a big trunk or treat party festival for special needs kids. So tell me, this is probably a tradition that's been going on with Jim Bass Ford for, 30 years? couple decades,
Yeah,
3 decades?
more than 20 years for sure.
Yeah. What got into Jim Bass to do this, the Basses and everything, to continue to do this? I mean, it doesn't sell any cars necessarily.
No, I mean and this started way before me, Joe. So I can't say how it actually began, but what I can tell you is that since I've been involved, it's just an incredible thing that we've been able to do. To call in and the reason we're here, of course, is just to let people know that the date's October 26th from 4:30 to 6:30, and it is for children with special needs and their families, because it's difficult for children or families to go out on October 31st and go trick-or-treating down a street. Depending on that child's needs, it can be very difficult for a family altogether. So this gives them an opportunity to come out and do it on our lot.
Right.
And it's just a phenomenal thing.
What attracted me to this event is that you're going to have 9 cars full of candy. So you're going to have 9 trunks.
At least.
So the big thing now is we don't do trick-or-treating anymore. We do trunk-or-treating, right?
That's right.
So this is the biggest, I guess the central piece of this is the trunk-or-treat with 9 trunks full of candy.
It's a big part of it. We have the trunk-or-treat on one side of the lot, and mind you, we take our entire frontage of our dealership and turn it into this fall festival. We have games. We have the 9 vehicles, at least 9, for trunk or treat, where we'll have candy and prizes. And then we have the games where we have candy and prizes. And the games, we have somewhere in the vicinity, in the teens anyway,
right.
Games. I mean,
I know we're going to put like 40 tables out there.
Yes.
So there's going to be a lot of booths you can go to. And the games are aimed at kids with special needs. They're not hard. They're not necessarily easy, but they're not hard either.
No, they're modified for children with special needs because that's who this is for. So, and we help them. All of the volunteers help the children, whether it be whether they be in a chair or whatever their need is. We help them. I actually participate in the hayride, and I can't.
So there's a hayride through the Jim Bass Ford parking lot.
Absolutely,
right.
And I can't tell you how many times I see our guys come over and we'll pick up a chair and put the child in the hayride, and they have the time of their life getting to go on a hayride.
All right, so if I am a parent with a special needs child, do I need to sign up in advance?
No, you can just show up October 26th from 4:30 to 6:30. Show up at Jim Bass, Houston Hart,
and Arden
Road. And
wait, we got to back up again.
All right.
So now this is the voice of Jim Bass Cars and Trucks. So say it again.
Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
I love it. Well, back to you guys. This has been Todd Price with Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Jim Bass Ford, Jim Bass Nissan, Jim Bass Mazda, Jim Bass Lincoln, and Mercury. Do you have Mercuries anymore?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Just
we may
Lincolns.
have a used one.
I might have a used one. Anyway, back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
And that's it for news, weather, and sports. Be sure to go out to the National Night Out tonight. And for the team here at San Angelo Live, until tomorrow, I'm Yantis Green.